So his name is Tyler Tannehill. He is running as a Republican for Kansas's 2nd Congressional District, if I have this right. And he posts this on Facebook. I'm excited to announce our first AR-15 giveaway. You can earn multiple entries and no purchase is necessary to win. Enter today. It's the great AR-15 giveaway over at Tyler Tannehill for Congress. It's the Twitter handle is apparently at Tannehill for Tannahill for Congress. He put this up day before yesterday. People are responding to him with things like, "This is the same tool a man used today to murder a bunch of children. A congressman is raffling off a machine used for mass murdering children." Another one said, "This isn't helping." Another one said, "If you have any decency, you'll take down your AR-15 giveaway on Facebook. Be less tone deaf." And his response, "No, we're going to go forward with this." It's the Bushmaster model. Right. That's what was used in Newtown, too, wasn't it? How sweet. What is it going to take? You look at the situation, you look at what happened in Australia. They solved their problem. You can still own a gun in Australia. You just have to demonstrate that you actually intend to use it. You're not just, "Oh, I think I should have a gun." You know. And they ended these mass killings. We are quite literally the only country in the world that has this problem. Just like we're the only country in the world where if you're the victim of a mass shooting, you probably are going to have to pay your own damn hospital bill. Because we don't have universal health insurance. I'm surprised more people aren't trying to flee the United States. You know, Trump is all hysterical about. Since 1968, we have had more than 1,516,860 people die from guns. 1.5 million people have died from guns in the United States since 1968. Since 1776, 1,300,000 people have died from guns in our wars. Actually have died, period. Died of all things. Bombs, airplane crashes, everything. More people have died from guns in my lifetime in this country. More people have died from guns than have died in the Revolutionary War, the Mexican War, the Civil War, both Union and Confederate soldiers, the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, the Afghanistan War, the Iraq War, Lebanon War, Grenada War, Panama War, Somalia War, and Haiti War. More people have died from guns in the United States just since 1968 than in all wars in the history of the United States, all the way back to the American Revolution. And you're trying to tell me that the solution to this is, oh, if you see something, say something. And in the meantime, we'll send our thoughts and prayers. But keep that NRI money coming. Incredible. And then we find out that this young man who was the shooter, this from the Daily Beast. Cruz always had his hair short and had a penchant for wearing patriotic shirts that said that, quote, seemed really extreme, like hating on Islam. The suspected gunman would also deride Muslims as terrorists and bombers. A student said, "I've seen him wearing a Trump hat." He screamed in class one time. He was upset and started yelling at the teacher. Amazing. Yeah, he shouldn't have had a gun. But if he couldn't have bought an AR-15, like our idiot savant wannabe congressman, Mr. Tyler Tannehill, is giving away on his website if you want to help him become the next congressman from Kansas. If he hadn't had access to a Bushmaster, but the biggest gun he'd been able to buy, you know, had a magazine that held no more than 9 bullets, maybe we wouldn't have 30 plus, what's the word? It's not fatalities, casualties, thank you, which includes, you know, the 17 dead plus all the people wounded. I remember you know, there was a mass shooting in the United States, what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. We talked about it at length on this program. It was before the election.
Pulse.
And say what?
Pulse.
Oh, yeah, I think it might have been Pulse. I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but in fact, no, it wasn't. It was a school shooting, and 30 kids were shot, and the exact same number of kids, or roughly the same number of kids, were knifed in China by a crazed guy who ran into a classroom. However, in China, none of the children died. In the United States, all of them died. Oh, this is interesting. The ADL, ADL.org, in their blog, the headline, Florida white supremacist group admits ties to alleged Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz. A spokesman for the white supremacist group Republic of Florida told the Anti-Defamation League on Thursday, that's today, that Nicholas Cruz, the man charged with the previous day's deadly shooting spree at Parkland, Florida Hospital, was associated with his group. After self-described Republic of Florida members, this is the white supremacist group in Florida, claimed on the discussion forum 4chan that Cruz had also been a member, the Anti-Defamation League called the ROF hotline and spoke with an ROF member who identified himself as Jordan Jerab. Jerab, based in Tallahassee, is believed to be the leader of the ROF. In 2016, he was arrested on charges of threatening a staffer in the office of Florida Governor Rick Scott because he was allegedly angry at the staffer's son. Jerab said that Cruz was associated with the RF, having been brought up by another member. Jerab said that Cruz had participated in one or more Republic of Florida training exercises in the Tallahassee area, carpooling with other ROF members from South Florida. The alt-right white supremacist group borrows paramilitary concepts from the anti-government extremist militia movement, which is not in and of itself a white supremacist movement. ROF describes itself as, quote, a white civil rights organization fighting for white identitarian politics and seeks to create, quote, a white ethno-state in Florida, end quote. So, if Cruz's role is confirmed, they write, the Parkland school shooting would be the second school shooting by a white supremacist in the past 2 months. There was a shooting spree in a high school in northwest New Mexico, killing 2 students just a few months ago in December by a young man named William Atchison who killed himself after killing these people. White supremacists, armed white supremacists, mentally ill white supremacists, and I think by those words, you know, it's almost a redundancy. Those words very much go together. Charlie and Poles, oh, hang on, Charlie, I'm going to hit a break here in just a second. I don't want to do that to you. 14, yeah, I've got 20 seconds. I'll pick you up on the other side of the break. But here, you know, we pussyfoot around this stuff. We tiptoe around it. In 2009, the FBI releases a report about white right-wing extremism in the United States. Fox News has a hissy fit. Right-wing hate radio goes into hysterics, and the Obama administration and the FBI pull the report and destroy it. You have a member of a white supremacist group in Florida shooting up a school yesterday, if the white supremacist group's report is accurate, and the Anti-Defamation League's report is accurate, and the press doesn't even want to talk about it. Oh, we can't talk about white supremacism. We can't talk about the guy wearing the Make America Great hat shooting up the school. Oh, no. We're not going to do that. And we can't talk about assault weapon bans. We can't talk about gun buybacks. No, we got to talk about mental illness.